Hello, hi, welcome everybody coming in to our live stream hop here today. I am doing 3 cards today, so I'm going to get on it because I realized when Lynn was doing hers that I picked the wrong sketch. And so I had to quickly cut another one, but I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So I have sketches 5, 6, and 7. And here's how I organize my stuff. So I'm going to start with sketch 5. Hello, 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 everyone coming in. And so I am a person that likes to kind of do my own thing. So this is the original sketch 5, and it says any shape. So I picked a shape, and I am using products I'm using today primarily are from the April Love from Lizi card kit, which oh gosh is just so gorgeous. So I'm going to start. This is my card base, and it's just kind of a soft pink. This is all like this kit is really very shabby chic, and I'm going to work directly onto my card base. Hello, everyone coming in. I'm sorry, I have to work pretty quickly because I've got 3 cards to do, but I'm confident it'll get done. So I'm going to go ahead and place this layer here directly down onto my card base, and thank the gods above that I got it even. And then it calls paper F. So I manually cut this, but paper F is, as you know already from watching Lynn's live stream, from her die set in partnership with Not Too Shabby Shop. I can do it, yes. So this glitter paper came in the kit, and it's so pretty. And I have a video upcoming with me using this kit as well. We have a hop. I'm going to get that glued down. And then I've got this shape here. And it's going to come right here. And I'm going to need to somehow build that up, right? Because this is higher. So the best thing I can do is take another one of these frames, which I happen to have handy, and kind of put them together here. I'm going to flip it over. You know what's going to happen if I flip it over? I'm going to forget where I was. So I'm not going to flip it over. Let's just go ahead, and this is kind of a little bit difficult, but not too bad. I'm going to kind of eyeball where I need to, well, I need to trim it right down the middle, so that's easy enough. This is a frame from Gina K Designs. Master Layouts 12, I want to say. I saw it and fell in love with it. It comes with this one and a square one. Okay. So we can set this aside because we're just going to glue this half onto here. And so I'm just going to kind of go. I ink blended on this one, so I want to be careful to not get ink on it. But I also want to make sure that glue, because the glue will make it funky. I also want to make sure that I get, enough glue on it. And so a lot of times what I'll do is I'll tap it off on something, and I don't have my something handy. I did, and then I cleaned everything, and now nothing can be found, because that's the story of my life. I'll just tap it off here on this piece of that stuff, and go ahead and glue it down. Just make sure I'm gluing it to the correct side. I guess it doesn't really matter. Just make sure it's nice and even on here. So that way I get the height that I need to compensate for the glitter paper. Now it's a perfect height. I do, but since I'm live, I'm not going to, Lynn. Yes, I do. I do like to do that. So I'm just going to glue this just in a few spots. Mostly around the center is the most important part. The rest, we'll get a little bit here and there. Does your glue ever do this to you? It turns into a mushroom on the tip. Focus. Makes me crazy. All right, that's enough gluing. I get impatient. And then I can just, see, I did get glue on there. I didn't mean to. I can just lay this down and make sure that it's centered. And that little piece that I put in there kind of acts as a stopper too. So then this piece goes inside. And this is a beautiful floral. The Love from Lizi kit comes with a lot of cutouts, like card toppers, I think they're called. And I do want to pop this up, but this is a very, very kind of a flimsy paper. So what I'm going to do is pop it up on, might pop it up on, let me see what size this is. I bet you, yep, that'll be fine. I'll grab a piece of heavier accent opaque. I'll just cut a couple of circles from it. It's okay that it's smaller, just don't want it to be bigger. Am I frozen to somebody? Yeah, a foam circle would work as well. I'm just going to stick these two together and then stick them down to the back of this. And I'm going to make sure this is on here straight-ish. I really should put a thickness of paper right here too. Let me grab a scrap. And I could use the 3D glue gel too. I'm doing an experiment with it, so it's not available right at the moment. I'll get back to you on that. And then I've got this sentiment, and this comes from the bonus printable, and I have foiled it, and it just says congrats. And I did cut out some more circles to glue it onto so it can be popped up and still be stable, because a lot of times, like my brother printer won't print anything heavier than 80 pounds, and sometimes it fights with 80 pounds. And so I like to add the extra paper. Show off your mini press? What mini press? My mini Empress, you mean? I've already cut everything out. I'm only on the first card, and I have how much longer? I gotta hurry. So the sketch looks like this, right? So I'm going to put my congrats right here. I'm trying to keep this out in front of me so I can reference to it. And this is foiled in a pink foil. We'll go congrats right here, and then it calls for a couple of other circular shapes. So what I'll do is I'll use some of the ephemera that came with. In fact, I had to cut this off. I don't like that. It's too busy. I had to cut this off of my other piece that I made because I made the wrong. I made sketch 4. I don't know. In my mind, I thought I had sketch 4. So let's do some little floweries. I'll put a little vellum flower on top of that. I did have extra ephemera cut out, so yay. And then another smaller one up here. And that finishes off card number 5, sketch number 5. All right, let's move on to sketch number 6. Again, I have the foiled sentiment, so any patrons of Kendra, any paid patrons, all levels, has access to the bonus printable. And this I also foiled in pink. All right, and I've got my little extra piece here. I tried to organize myself and make sure I had myself together here so that I could get through this pretty quickly. Okay. So this is, it's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's a really mellow green. And sketch number 6 is a super simple sketch. So as long as you line up the first one, the rest of them will follow. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in the order that I want them. Let's see here. Goes here. Here. Then the quiet piece. Oh, okay, wait a second. Yeah. So I didn't cut these like papers A, B, C. I did not do that. This one goes here. No, this one goes here. All right, I'll get it, you guys. Here we go. I just want to make sure I don't get two of the same together. They are different. This one goes here. This one goes here. This is paper B again. And then this is random, which is this guy. They're eggs. So this was an Easter kit, kind of. And then paper C again, which is this. And then paper B again, which is, okay. I got these two mixed up. All right, there we go. Okay, we're ready to go. Start gluing these down. So this is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. No, it isn't. It's a 4 by, wait. Yeah, it must be a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. I know this paper is amazing. And these ones, some of them were double-sided, some of them were not. So long as we get this first one even, we're golden on the rest of them. And I should be using Barely Arts instead of art glitter, but I'm not, so that's that. So I like to foil the printables, but I also don't mind using them. Like this month, it was black and white, so I don't mind using them in black and white either, or coloring. Like there were some that you could color. Okay, this glittery paper. Gosh, I love this glittery paper. So pretty. A lot of internet flowing through your house. If you have questions for me, holler, and I try to look over. I just feel like I'm racing against time here. I want to make sure that you guys get the benefit of everybody and their whole video. So yes, I am using art glitter glue. This is, like I said, a super, super easy card layout. Okay, and then random guy went here. Let's make sure we get it all the way to the end. It's a good stash buster too, and also a good scrap buster. Then we went paper A, or what I'm calling paper A. I can see that I cut that one a little bit too long, but I have a plan. And then lastly, this guy. Oh, see, look what I did. I did it wrong. No problem. So this is why we have a paper trimmer. I'm going to trim this down and glue it directly down to the card base. Go 4. And that one extra long piece that I had won't matter at all, except for I don't have it even. And we want to do 5 1/4, but I want to get it. So don't worry if you do these wrong. So what? There's no police here that are going to, you know, come and get you. So then I can glue that directly down to my card base. All the neighbors are partying right now. I couldn't understand why. So then this calls for a 2 1/4 inch and 2 1/2 inch layer, and then these little guys here. So I have, again, one of these fantastic focal points that came from the paper kit. I'm going to glue that down to the sparkly glittery one. Hi, Irma. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Delina. Nice to see you guys all. I hope you are able to follow along the whole hop. And I'm going to glue that directly down right here. See, you could, now since this is a top folding card base, I'm kind of stuck with it the way it is, but I am thinking, let me just get out my stuff and see if that's something I want to do or if I want to go with it traditional. Because I'm thinking, I've got my little bows here. Because I messed up on that other spot. I'm thinking I might go something like that. Maybe a little bit lower. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Man, I'm telling you. Mike always calls me when I'm doing a voiceover, and it just, this morning he took off. He just runs around, you know, he's retired and bored. So this morning he takes off. And I say, look, I have a voiceover I need to do. Please don't call me. Guess what happened? You got it. He called me. So we'll go the happy birthday. I'm just going to use some foam squares for that. I love doing these card challenges just because it's such a great jumping off point. And there's just, you know, there's a lot of things that I wouldn't have thought of. And I see them and I'm like, oh, that's such a cool idea. You guys will have to excuse my nails. I heard Kendra say earlier, but my excuse is I have gotten back to my super grunge roots. And I was playing around with walnut ink and other mediums that stain you. And if that gets under your nail, you're stuck with it. Let's see. How do I want this to go now? Maybe I want this to go up here. So much fun. Oh, no. Oh, here it is. This is from Trinity Stamps. It's the colored vellum. Oh, it's so beautiful. I don't want to cover my rose, but I do want to. Yep, I'm going to go that way. This could easily be a Mother's Day card, and I do have a Mother's Day card ready to roll on the next card. Just put a dab of glue on that vellum. Double up my bows here. Oops, get on there. It's hard to get vellum to stick to glitter paper. It will stick eventually. And I have this little glittery heart that I think I'll place. I don't know, maybe I won't use it at all. Well, it does call for something. We'll put it right about there. And I'm going to throw a little bit of bling on here because I can. These little flowers are so pretty. In fact, I think I'm going to tuck it up under there to help support that little sentiment. And there is sketch number 6 completed. How are we doing for time? I know, poor Lala, streaming like that. And okay, so number 7, like I said, I had cut out for 4, 5, and 6. I don't know why my brain went there, but I had made this cluster for 4. And so I still want to use it because I think it's a cool cluster and I like this Happy Mother's Day. So sketch 7 looks like this. And this seems big, but it's not big. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first put this together on a separate piece of paper and then trim it off. It's just easier that way. A lot easier to get centered and stuff. And I didn't cut a mat for that, so I'm going to have to cut a mat. I think I have time. I think we're doing great here. So it's going to go like yay. I don't know if you can hear my people outside. My husband has company too. I said, you guys better keep it quiet. And like, yay. Yeah, 3 and 40 minutes. Well, I mean, it would never have been like that if I hadn't pre-cut my materials, except for like 3 minutes before this live, I had to cut this one. That's why I don't have a matte layer for it. I forgot. But I can do that. So then I'm just going to trim that off, and it's going to give me that height and that stability. I wonder if I have any glittery paper left. Let's check. So this was the kit, and all the goodies that came in it. There's a stamp set. I'm telling you, and I'll show you more of that when I do my Love from Lizi video. I'm just looking for something that will be a suitable matte layer for this. Let's do this vellum. So that needs to be 3 inches square. I love shabby chic, and I never did shabby chic before until I got hold of some things that screamed for it. So that's going to come glue down here, and I have a little bit. I need to trim off just a tiny bit here. I can see. I don't want to see any white. Oh, come on. I know Kendra was having problems with her trimmer. Sometimes when you start getting them thick, and this is 110-pound paper, this accent opaque. All right, there we go. Now I've got this layer here. This is, let me measure. This is 5 1/4 by 4. Okay, perfect. So this is going to come here. And then I did have these come here. Very Eastery, isn't it? And these come here. Let me glue these down to here. I'm going to pop up that center square too. You're not even. Too bad. What time is it? Okay. I've got 4 minutes. So we know this is 2 1/4. I mean, we know this is 4. So I need to go up 2 inches. So I'm just going to use my little mat here to go 1, 2. And then that's about a 1/2 inch. So I can just sort of kind of get these centered. Okay. Oh, thank you. Somebody, one of my friends sent it to me because they were upset with me that I didn't have one. I had a long one, but it's so hard to work with the long one. Okay, 1, 2. Stay still. The only thing is getting it to stay still. All right, eyeballing it from here. Okay, where's the other one? Oh no, there it is. Is this it? Oh, please let this be it. Yep. Okay, good. I have 14 minutes. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Cool. I thought I only had 40 minutes. If you don't have one of these, and these are a little low, but it doesn't matter. If you don't have one of these, you can just use some, and this got bendy on me. That's, vellum will do that to you sometimes. And let's get this, make sure this is completely glued down here. Probably should have used a glue stick, but I was in a hurry. Okay. Let's pop that up. And let's see here. I got foam right here. I'm concentrating here, guys. Sorry if I'm quiet. Yeah, if I'm paying attention to the chat. I mean, typically I do, but I'm so focused right now. Make sure none of those are really sticking out. Okay, and you bent over. Get yourself back where you're supposed to be. Okay. That's okay, because I have some fancy stuff to do to this. I'm going to turn it this way so I can get a better view of where I am. Okay, So now that calls for a circle right here. This is where I'm going to change things up a bit, because I'm going to put this right here, just in the most oddball spot. In fact, I think I'll come over a little bit. I'm just going to glue this right down. So it's all glued onto a tag that came in the kit. And a doily that came in the kit. Okay, the tag's supposed to look a little off, but I don't want my doily off. Okay, now there's the little envelope. I don't know that I'm going to use it because it's a little too big. So let's get that glued down to a card base. So this is just a different shade of pink. I don't know if you can even tell the difference. And I'm going to glue the dickens out of it so that I have time to move it around. If you put too little glue, then you run out of time to move things around. Okay, now let's decorate this one up a little bit. Since it's for Mom. See, and these are little birds, by the way. Everybody knows I love birds. I'm not sure if I'll put this button or not. I love this button, but it's going to be, I don't know how the glue's going to dry. You guys like that button? Can you see it? I love this button. I'm going to put it on here. I'm just going to take a chance, you guys, and oops, throw the button. Look, if the glue dries and you can't see, or you can see the glue, then I'll take it off and put something else on there. I don't have a mom anymore, but I do have daughters-in-law, so I can still send Mother's Day cards to them because they are the mothers of my grandchildren's. More bling, more bling, more bling. The white flower gems came in the Love from Lizi kit, Phyllis. Okay, I love these. These are, let me get it up close. These are sparkly. You can't really see it in my camera. And I had them on here, which is the part of that cluster that I cut off, but I don't want to waste them. Okay, and then let's see, what else do I have here? Ready to go. It's a little leaf that came from, so the kit has a die set. Let's put a little leaf right here. Yeah. Oh, I did good. Time-wise. All right. So, where's the lid? Where's the lid? Where's the lid? Let's recap what we've done here. I don't want to lose my little envelope. We completed sketch number, let's go back, sketch number 5, which was this one. Try to get it up close so you can see the foiling and stuff. See any sparkles that you need to see. And then we've completed sketch number 6, and this one's getting bendy on me. I gotta give it a little help to get back. It happens sometimes with wet glue on thin paper. And here's up close. Look at that beautiful rose. It's like an ombre rainbow with the happy birthday. Fur Mama should get cards. Okay, yeah, good idea. And where did I put the other one? Here it is. And then my rush job. Oh, sketch 7, which is this one right here. So, yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, they did come out great. So again, if just real quick before we move on to Lala, Lala's next, I think, right? So that would be Mommy Guide ink. Yeah, the foiling came out perfectly. And I use a paper from Australia. It's called Crafty Critta, and it's their specialty foiling paper. And since I show off their stuff sometimes they send me things. So just to say that this is a paid promotion, the link to Love from Lizi is down below. The link to the hot playlist for the replay crew or anybody that's getting caught up is listed down below. The link to Kendra's card challenges is listed down below, and the link to her intro for KCC 14 is listed in the link down below. I hope that you guys all will come and play along. And I can't wait to see what you make. I loved seeing tonight all the stuff Kendra gave away. And I love seeing all the different styles and things of people and how you guys do things. Because we're all different. And even, you know, sometimes in a situation like this, we can step outside of our boxes. And I encourage that. I encourage you to get uncomfortable. I have oh, Janine, thank you. That was really thoughtful of you. I didn't notice that before, and I'm so sorry. Do get those stretchy pants on, like Mary likes to say, and try something different. I don't know. I ran out of things to say, and I have 3 minutes left, and I made 3 cards. Thanks, everybody. Don't forget to leave your thumbs up. And oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show you my Ultra Grunge. Why my hands are a mess. Ultra Grunge. Ultra Grunge. Super duper grunge. But let me warn you, if you do grunge, wear gloves or risk your nails being disgusting for a few days. Thank you. Thanks. That is so much fun. That's my wheelhouse right there. And I have been on design teams and working with companies that are way outside my wheelhouse and loving it. So yeah, I encourage you. Love it. Try it. And I'm going to end this stream so you guys have a couple of minutes. Once the stream ends, you'll actually be redirected over to Lala's channel. Thank you guys so much for the kind compliments. I appreciate that. I can do any style, but yeah, I'm kind of digging the shabby chic right now too. So we'll see. Hey, Tiffany. All right, guys. We got 1 minute left, so I'm going to see you guys because I'm going to stick around the hop and support all the rest of our designers. Everybody take care. See you. Bye. Don't forget to like before you leave. La, 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 la. Bye.